welcome to the Congress Mediabox. Kerry HOPPE from the Vote 16 initiative. First of all, just give us an idea about what your initiative's about. It's fairly obvious from its name, and why you felt it was necessary.
Well, thank you so much for having me here. So Vote 16 is a bipartisan organization trying to lower the voting age to 16, both on a local and a state level in Bavaria. And because right now the parliamentary path to do so is blocked in Bavaria, we're choosing to do this through direct democracy by pursuing a public vote this year.
What about the argument that 16 is too young, people aren't mature enough?
Well, I joined the military at 17, and I was really serving our country at 17, and I was denied the right to vote and to participate in the election about the parliament that determined my faith as a soldier. And there's millions and millions of examples of young people taking on really responsible tasks at a young age, and I think if you take on societal responsibility, you also deserve to be heard in politics.
There are, of course, examples of where you can vote at 16 in local elections. What kind of positive effects do you think that's had in terms of democracy?
Well, it's proven that the earlier people start to vote, the likelier they are to vote long-term and not drift off into the growing group of non-voters. And it's proven that the earlier people vote, the higher the probability is that they vote within the democratic parties and don't drift off into radical or extremist parties. So it really is a really important instrument to contribute to democratic health.
Not just in terms of voting, but what do you think can be done to encourage young people, 16-year-olds and around that age, to be interested and engaged in politics?
I don't really think they need more engagement. They already are. I think Fridays for Future alone, regardless if you agree with their cause or not, has shown that young people are extremely political and they really want their voice to be heard. And I think now it's our chance to not only let them go out in the street and demonstrate for their issues and their political change, but actually go on and participate in elections. I think that's the next step.
Kerry HOPPE, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.